Punishment for waging a war against the government of India. Offense relating to election are introduced in the IPC by subsequent amendment. Offense relating to election के लिए जो ऑफेंस होता है IPC by subsequent amendment. Offense relating to election के लिए जो ऑफेंस Rupa Bajaj versus KPS Gill is a famous case which Supreme Court decided on Rupa Bajaj after of human. Modesty of human. Rupa Bajaj versus KPS Gill. The case Krishna Gopal versus State of MP released noise and air pollution. Noise and air pollution. The case Krishna Gopal versus State of MP. Noise and air pollution. What is the punishment for advocate of the established finding of the bar council is misappropriation? What is the punishment for the advocates if the established finding bar council is misappropriations? Impose a fine. No, bar council is misappropriation. It's misappropriation कर लो. Impose a fine. The advocates will be stopped from the roles, suspension from practice, on being agreed by the order of bar council. One can appeal to. On being agreed by the order of State Bar Council of India. An appeal कर करियो Bar Council of India. On being agreed by the order of the State Bar Council. Appeal कर करियो Bar Council of India. This section of Advocate Act provides punishment for misconduct advocates. Section 35. Section 24 of the Advocates Act deals with the qualification to become the Advocate General and qualification to become the Solicitor General. Article 24. 35 was misconduct under the Workmen's Compensation Act, which is helpful to decide the extent of injury for compensation. Extent of injury for compensation. Medical examination and medical certificate. Under the Workmen's Compensation Act, which helpful to decide the extent of injury for compensation. Extent of injury for compensation paying. Medical examinations and medical certificate. Injury. Medical examination, medical certificate. Section 23 of Workmen's Compensation Act 1923 says that commissioner shall have the power of a Section 33 इसको बचाने के लिए चुनाव लड़ो गरीब किसान नौजवान. इन एवरीवेयर डेमोक्रेसी के लिए इन एवरी कंट्रीज कॉमन मैन कॉमन स्टूडेंट शुड कंटेस्ट इलेक्शन. अदरवाइज वर्ल्ड वार हो जाएगा ऐसे बदमाश नेताओं की वजह से. बचाओ व्हाट्सएप वर्ल्ड. पीस चाहिए. इलेक्शन लड़ो. कॉमन पर्सन. सारी नौकरियां बेचा जा रहा है. ऑल जॉब्स सेलिंग. पढ़ने से ज़्यादा फायदा नहीं है. भारत का 60 करोड़ किसान फार्मर्स. चलो पार्लियामेंट विधानसभा चलो. सेक्शन 23 ऑफ वर्कमैन कॉम्पनसेशन एक्ट. चुनाव नहीं लड़ोगे तो कैसे देश बचेगा? ये नेता पॉलिटिकल पार्टी देश को बेच देंगे. देश को बचाओ. उड़ीसा में राजस्थान में नौकरियां पूरा बेचा जा रहा है. 25 लाख 15 लाख 20 लाख. कुछ नौकरी नहीं है गरीबों के लिए. गरीब चुनाव लड़ो नहीं तो मर जाओगे. सारी संस्थाएं हैं देश का. कुछ नहीं गरीबों के हाथ में. पार्लियामेंट जुडिशरी सब इसमें मीडिया और आइस सब बड़े बड़े लोग हैं जिसको नहीं बचा सकते. गरीब किसान चुनाव लड़ो. स्टूडेंट्स. सेक्शन 23 ऑफ द वर्कमैन कॉम्पनसेशन एक्ट 1923 says that the commissioner shall have the power of a court. Commissioner shall have the power of a court power. The objective of the Industrial Dispute Act 1947 Objective Industrial Dispute Act, Industrial Peace and Economic Justice, Industrial Peace के लिए to create a harmonious relation between employer और employee के अंदर Dispute Act, to prevent illegal strike और lockout, illegally strike और lockout के लिए Section 2Q of Industrial Dispute Act 1947 provide the definition of Section 2Q strike. Section 2Q strike. The Land Acquisition Act came in the port. 1st March 1894, Land Acquisition Act. Under the Land Acquisition Act, the arable lands means use for cultivation में जगह लैंड एक्विजिशन हो सकता है, गवर्नमेंट ले सकता है. 1894 हुआ था. सेक्शन 154 अंडर IT एक्ट इज 54. रेक्टिफिकेशन ऑफ मिस्टेक को 154 of IT Act. Which of the following is not included in the capital asset under Section 2 of Income Tax Act? Capital asset not included in the capital asset under Section 2 subclause 14 of Income Tax Act. In stock in trade and special bearer bond 1991 is issued by central government. In stock in the trade, special bearer bond. Capital asset under Section 2. Capital asset बोलते हैं इन स्टॉक इन द ट्रेड में जो स्टॉक है, स्पेशल बेयरर बॉन्ड्स एंड इंटरनल इशू में सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट जो बॉन्ड और स्टॉक इन ट्रेड में लैंग्वेज इसको एसेट बोलते हैं, कैपिटल एसेट. द लैंग्वेज विच इज यूज्ड टू द ट्राइब आर्बिट्रल प्रोसीडिंग इज डिसाइडेड बाय वो लैंग्वेज में आर्बिट्रल प्रोसीडिंग होगा. दैट इज टू डिसाइड बाय द म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग. पार्टी डिसाइड करते हैं हमारे बीच बातचीत कैसे होगा. The arbitral proceeding shall stand terminated. Proceeding terminated जो on making of the final award असला पर by any order of the arbitral tribunal. any order किया तो when the parties to dispute agree to terminate proceeding को बंद करने के लिए agree. Every award of लोक अदालत is deemed to be decree by civil court. लोक अदालत तो deemed to समान equal decree of civil court. Arbitration and Conciliation of Act 1996, Section 1827 state the Arbitration of Conciliation Act, the conducting of arbitral proceedings. Conducting of arbitral proceeding के लिए 1827 section, which is authority that determines the language of the court other than the High Court within a given state. Which is the authority that determines the language of the court, High Court के छोड़ के. Section 271 of CRPC. language of court, state government other than the High Court को छोड़ के within the given state. सरकार authority. A decree can be either preliminary or final. Foreign language judgment is defined in CPC under Section 26 of CPC. 26. Prevention of the establishing Public Service Commission is made under Public Service Commissions 315. Right to personal liberty includes personal liberty. Right against custodial violence. Against that under the ties to separate them from convicted. Right of under trials. Separate them from convicted of alga. Right against the public hanging. Made before the court. Under Section 59 Indian Evidence Act, or means or statement made before the court by the witness. Some statement. Witness thereof. Under the Evidence Act, court includes all judges, magistrate. Statement about record during the investigation on 61 can be used in trial for contradicting the witness. Statement can be used in trial. Contradicting the witness. कंट्राडिक्ट करने के लिए पावर ऑफ चेकिंग कॉग्निजेंस ऑफ द ऑफेंस बाय मजिस्ट्रेट ऑफ फर्स्ट क्लास और सेकंड क्लास इज प्रोवाइडेड प्लस मजिस्ट्रेट under section 190 of criminal procedure code CPC. Addition of or alteration of charges is provided in CPC. Addition by alteration under section 16. Addition or alteration under section 16